Classic interview.
Yeah.
Mile High Minute, man. Like I told y'all, man. Tap in.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
All right, y'all be cool.
Right,
yeah, you be
care,
cool
man.
too, bro.
Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. Today we got a very special guest, Shawn Cotton of SayCheese. Make sure you make sure you hit that like button, comment down below who you want to see next on the Mile High Minute. Hit that subscribe button to stay updated when all the latest news drop. Check out the sponsor of today's video, 3 a.m. Water, and make sure you grab your tickets for the Lil Mac Diddy and Young Dodie Blunt show on Black Friday. November 29th, tickets are $10 at Sports Watch Grill. But anyways, getting into today's guest, we got a legend in the underground rap scene, Shawn Cotton from SayCheeseTV, man.
It's a pleasure, man. How you doing?
Doing great, man. You shocked the fuck out of me. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. My mind's blown right now.
I mean, I like I said before, I love traveling. I love eating different foods and experiencing different cultures. So a lot of people always tag me on Twitter and say, come to Denver and on Instagram. So and even with SayCheese, even with SayCheese, like I never when I started off, I never went to like a New York or LA. I was always in the small markets like St. Louis and New Orleans. So for me to come to Denver is like, it's always something that
right
I
up
want
your
to
valley.
do. Yeah.
Same with the Arkansas.
Right.
So you were born in Philly growing up. And then you moved to Texas around what age?
Like 5 or 6, yeah.
And then did you start playing basketball in Philly or Texas?
Nah, Texas for sure. Well, really at first I was playing football, like flag football.
Yeah.
And then my dad got into like coaching, like the homies around the way.
Oh, okay. Putting
together like little teams around, at the schoolyard, because I used to live right behind my elementary school.
Yeah.
So we start. No, I think I got hit real hard one time. And then I said, you know what, this shit not for me.
Yeah.
Let me go to basketball.
That's funny.
Because I was like the tallest one out of all my friends. So, and I was just good at it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Similar kind of shit happened to me. I played football growing up. I love football. And then I started just playing basketball.
Right.
Yeah. So what did you learn from basketball growing up that you apply to your life now in the business world, whatever?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Really, it's not all about being the smartest one. You just got to have heart. A lot of people are smart, but they don't have heart. They don't have what it takes in the inside.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they rely on, they kind of rely on, and then there are people that rely on their talents too.
Yeah.
But when shit gets hard, when in basketball, when it's a tie game, and you step to the free throw line, you got to have heart.
Most definitely,
it's mental. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
you got to really be focused, and that's what I apply to real life. You know what I'm saying? So. Just being focused and disciplined, not going to the club. When my friends invite me out, saying no, not
spending
being scared.
that time on the court working.
Yeah. Like how Kobe used to wake up at 3 a.m. just to shoot around. So I apply that to my life. I try to make sure I wake up every morning at 6 a.m.
Hell yeah.
Even if I'm not doing nothing but to be up and to feel ahead, it's just a mental thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's really what I apply to real life. It's just discipline, being disciplined.
Hell yeah. So let's transition into SayCheese now. What were the beginning stages of SayCheeseTV? Did you see a media void that needed to be filled in Dallas or Arlington, the Texas area, or did you just how did it all start?
I had went back home to Philly in 2009, and then I seen how the media platforms for the artists were real big at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, Texas doesn't really have nothing like that. It's talent in the DFW, Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Let me start something up to where because back then radio used to be a little bigger. It's not as big as it used to be because of the internet. So
Definitely.
I said, shit, let me start interviewing these people around the way. And then one thing led to another. I was working at Best Buy, and when I would get off work, people would be like, yo, I got $30 just to get on your YouTube. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
you know
I feel that, yeah.
But I was like, yo, if I can make $50 a day while I'm working the job, picture if I, use the whole 24 hours.
Yeah.
So then that's when I applied. I kind of got into it with my supervisor. He didn't fire me, but I kind of I was kind of forcing myself out of there.
I feel that,
yeah. And then one thing led to another. I called my mom. I told her what I wanted to do. She was like, I believe in you.
Yeah.
And then, one thing led to another. But my mom and dad just divorced.
Mm-hmm.
They were together for like 28 years. If my mom and dad would have stayed together, my dad probably would have forced me to get a job or go to school. Because my dad is real textbook. Go to school, go to college, get a job, move out by a certain age. And my mom is like the hustler. She's going to sell coupons. We're going to sell fake car insurance. We're going to sell fake doctor notes. We just going to make it. So that's kind of like how my mom is.
Hell yeah. So, what were some of the roadblocks? Yep, 3 a.m. water. What were some of the roadblocks you faced when you first started SayCheese, the first 1-2 years?
I mean, just like funds. Funds. You have good ideas. You can't really just penetrate your ideas like you want to. Then you have people doubting you. Just those slow, stagnant moments. And then the internet is so influential. When you're on the internet, you see people living their lives, and then you're in your box. Like, damn, like you just get let down.
For sure, yeah.
But really, just getting people to believe and getting the word out. That was the main thing. But other than that, I just didn't let anything distract me. I didn't really get discouraged as much as I should have been.
Hell yeah.
But I'm not really a materialistic person. I mean, I don't really go out and go to the strip club with super jewelry or none of that. So I'm super low key.
Did you talk about some of the things you had to give up, growing up? You know what I'm saying? When you're partying, you're living that regular life, you know what I'm saying, working the 9 to 5 and all that, it's easy to kind of get caught up in, doing regular shit. But talk about some of the stuff you had to do, you know what I'm saying, on the side with the SayCheese, you know what I'm saying,
really just I would wear the same clothes. I wouldn't really change. No, and I say that I take showers and shit that, but I would really just stay in my room, sacrifice
just
everything, friends, family, like I said, partying, sacrificing. A lot of people when we're young, we focus on being relevant and being cool.
Yeah.
I didn't care about none of that when at the beginning of SayCheese, and I
You're
still don't.
On your future.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I really sacrificed a lot. You know what I'm saying? Women, it was sometimes, I mean, as much as we love women, it was times where,
you gotta let them go.
Can you come over? Nah, I gotta post this.
Working.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay near, you know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
stuff like that. So
what was that first moment when you knew you had popped or she was starting to go crazy, you know what I'm saying? You were actually starting to make some good money off SayCheese and all that.
December 2016, I took a trip to Chicago.
Yeah.
That was back when the drill era was at its peak. And
I've been watching so many of those interviews from you and ZackTV.
Man, rest in peace, Zach.
Yeah, for real.
Man.
Crazy.
Just going to the Detroit, Chicago areas and going there twice a month and getting 4 or 5 interviews and coming back home and editing them.
Yeah.
And then, Thanksgiving, November, December 2016, you're seeing YouTube checks for 16, 20,000.
Yeah.
That shit's real. You know what I'm saying? And even with y'all, I know y'all have a YouTube that can happen with y'all.
Yeah,
as well.
We just hit Atlanta and did 4 or 5 interviews.
See, you have to keep going, but it's gonna pay off. You just have to build that content, and that's really what I did. And when Instagram kind of came in and the interviews kind of came in, and you seeing the money, it's yo, this shit can really happen.
Yeah.
So December 2016.
Hell yeah. So you had started around
2012.
Okay, so
but I was making decent money, but you know, like I said, things would get slow, things would speed up.
Yeah.
You'll hit a bump in the road or something like that, and you probably got to pay a bill you didn't know was coming. Just little shit like that. But 2016. January 2017, I was like, all right, this shit is real. But I didn't move out of my mom's house until I reached 125,000 in my account.
Yeah.
That's when I finally was like, all right.
So you were building.
I was building. I could have moved out a long time ago, but I didn't know if it was real or not.
Yeah.
I didn't know if this shit would slow down. So, yeah.
Okay. Talk about the importance of traveling. Going to these different cities.
Traveling is real. I know Mile High Minute. I said it right?
Yeah, Mile High Minute. No, yeah. That's right.
I know that when y'all start off, because y'all interview plenty of people in the city already.
Oh, yeah. We've interviewed most everyone. Yeah.
So it's but people aren't going to really appreciate what y'all are doing until other artists start shouting y'all out.
For
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? It's kind of like having that girlfriend, that ex-girlfriend, and you really don't want her, but when you see her with another dude, it's like, damn, like I want her back.
So
that's how it is with y'all, and that's how I was with SayCheese. Like people in Texas fucked with me, but when they start seeing other artists, you know, gravitating to my brand, it was like, yo, man, we can't sleep on Mile High Minute, man.
For
like,
real,
so people are gonna start to support y'all when it's too late. So that's why for all the artists listening right now, if you live in Colorado, mess with these two guys. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just the hometown hatred. You know, Boosie said it in Vlad's interview and stuff like that. That shit is real. People see y'all around. They know, they personally know y'all, so they don't appreciate y'all. But once they start calling y'all and y'all stop answering them phones, they're gonna start putting y'all on that pedestal.
And I mean, I slowly see it happening, because when we first started doing interviews, we were interviewing like everyone in Denver, a lot of our like people we were close with, and then it was like, I don't know, they keep asking, but then it got to a point we started interviewing people when they like artists coming in, and then like we stopped working with a bunch of like Denver artists. We were like really picky, and we got a couple real clean ones with some Denver artists. Shout out AP, shout out Aco Baby Sean coming. But yeah, like now it's like it's starting to get to that point where like, you know what I'm saying? I can see what you're saying. I agree with you.
Right, and y'all have dope content too, man.
Appreciate that.
Y'all just keep building. I mean,
oh, we
y'all
ain't
are
stopping.
like the top blog in like Denver, right?
Yeah, for
Would
sure.
you say that?
For sure.
Yeah, like the top.
But I mean,
media
shout out Favor, shout out everyone else doing their thing. But
because I really see y'all out there for real.
Appreciate that. So, what are some of the pros and cons you face when you go into some of these hoods?
Really, just people just like clout is like a really dangerous drug. Like people look at me as a way to get out.
For sure.
So I mean, it's scary when people look at you with so much power, because I can't help everybody. It's a gazillion rappers, and it's only like a few of us. So
for sure.
And then, you know, when people go to jail and you post stuff, they say you snitching. Just little stuff like that. But other than that, it's like, I mean, I get a lot of love, but then there's a lot of hate that comes with it, because everybody wants to rap. Everybody wants to rap. Everybody feel like they can make it. And I don't want to be the person to tell them no. You know what I'm saying? So...
Did you ever want to rap growing up, or it was just like, no,
never. I've always been a behind the scenes type of guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always looked up to people like Dame Dash and you know, people of that nature. But I never wanted to rap. Like, it was never me. I was either sports or throwing parties, being behind the scenes. But I never tried to rap.
So, what other platforms influenced you when you?
Other platforms, sports, video games.
Let's do sports, and then also like other YouTube platforms, like podcasts similar to what we're doing.
Oh, you talking about as far as like
the DJ Vlad's Breakfast Club? No Jump.
Vlad is the GOAT. Vlad is my favorite guy. Like when Vlad interviewed me, that was the first thing I told him. Like, I can't believe I'm sitting here.
For sure.
Like I was cleaning refrigerators watching him. Like seriously.
That's how I feel today. Like, I'm like, what? Like,
I mean, it's all love. But yeah, like Vlad. Vlad is really like the OG Breakfast Club, of course. He's gonna do what they do, but Zach was big
for sure.
But yeah, man, just watching people like Vlad, like I ain't gonna lie, like Vlad was like the OG for me, like for sure.
Dive into ZackTV a little bit. Like I didn't ever meet him, man, but I'm like heavily inspired by his videos too, because I got family in like Chicago,
right?
So, but I ain't never done no interviews out there. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, just talk about how you were influenced by him and stuff.
Zach showed so much love. Like, it's crazy. Like a week or two before he got killed, I noticed that he loved going to New York. And he started doing more and more interviews in New York. And I told him, I said, man, you need to move to New York, man. Like,
for sure.
That's where you, like, when you're in New York, you smile more. Your vibes are different. Like. Dude, get out of it. Why are you in Chicago? He was like, man, I just can't leave. Like, And I was like, man, you need to get out of there. And then I woke up one morning and I heard he got killed. But Zach showed a lot of love. Like, we would call each other and he'd be like, yo, who do I need to interview in Texas? And we'll just swap out people yo, you need to interview him in Chicago. Then I fly out to Chicago. Like, Zach really cared about Chicago. And for that to happen to him was like, that shit was just like a travesty. Like, that shit definitely. That shit was like, and it scared me. So that's why I don't really go in the trenches as much as I used to. Because I look at people like Vlad and No Jumper, and look at y'all. Y'all have your own spot. To where you bring people to y'all. You know what I'm saying? To lower the risk of anything happening.
Yeah. See, we like to mix it up. I feel like when we didn't really have a choice when we went to Atlanta. We were like, you know what, like.
Yeah.
We need to start getting some artists outside of Denver.
Right.
And we're like, let's just go in the hoods, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they showed love for real. But
Right.
I feel like, yeah, moving forward, like in the long run, when like the brand actually starts building and stuff, you're going to have to be careful with that.
Nah, you definitely going to have to be careful because the hate is going to grow.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to make more money. The jackers, everybody who's jacking, all they see is, oh, they're rich now.
Yeah.
Let me rob them and see what they got. So, you know, that's just how it goes, especially when you're up. You know, doing good things, period.
Yeah, most definitely.
People are going to pray on you.
Yeah.
So you just got to watch out, you know.
Hell yeah. Well, talk about your favorite interview you've done so far.
I like the one I did with Main Music and Baton Rouge. I like the 600 Breezy.
Yeah, 600 Breezy, yeah.
I like the one I did just recently with Kodak's cousin that he fell out with. I like the one I just did recently with 30 Deep Grimy out of St. Louis.
Oh, yeah. A lot of my boys are hopping on it.
Yeah.
My boy sent me him the other day, and I was like, I just watched his SayCheese interview.
Yeah, and I just like how he was so real about working the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Because that's where I come from. Like, a lot of these dudes just trap or die, but it's not always like that. That's not always real. And a lot of these people who talk like they really trapping, they not really trapping. I just respect that he was so real. And I was like, man, is this a breath of fresh air?
Hell yeah.
Is this a breath of fresh air that in the social media era that people are still keeping it real?
Yeah.
Because you don't really see that.
He was like all chill in the interview, and then I went and clicked on his video, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, no. St.
Like,
Louis is top 3.
Yeah.
And I know everybody says that their city is hood and crime rate and murder rate, but
there's differences for sure.
Man, St. Louis is so crazy, man. And it was the first city I went to when I started SayCheese. So St. Louis is crazy, and he's in real beef. So that's why I'm like, you gotta chill out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, in Denver, it don't go down quite like that.
I mean,
but it does, but not quite like that.
It's trenches in every city. That's why I try to tell people, when you go to these cities, man, show love, man, because it's a nigga in every city that wanna.
That is true, yeah.
That wanna put down a point. You know what I'm saying? That wanna prove themselves. So I always treat people with the utmost respect.
Most definitely.
I don't care what race or what color or age or city. I always try to respect everybody where I go.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here by myself. So
yeah. That's a real one for real.
Yeah.
Talk about any upcoming interviews you have coming up if you want.
That
you about to drop.
I really don't have nothing planned right now. JT from City Girls.
Okay.
I'm doing her first interview from jail.
Hell yeah. Is she still in jail or
no? She's out.
She's out, right?
Yeah, she's out. She's out. But I'm doing her first interview back home.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Glock. No, not Glock. Gucci Black. Y'all hip to him?
Honestly,
from,
I mean that name sounds familiar, but I haven't
Palm
listened
Beach.
to him.
He's 16, but he looks like he's 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got any got any events coming up?
So yeah, it's a lot of interviews. I just really freestyle with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like, so.
What's your favorite car, dream car, anything growing up?
I want to get a Chevelle. I'm gonna get a Huracan real soon too.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a Huracan. I just got approved for one, but my mom passed out on the same day.
Damn.
So yeah, my mom smoked cigarettes. She used to smoke cigarettes, and it caught up to her.
Yeah.
So that told me that it was a sign for me not to get it. And
that's good.
A few days before that, I kept seeing 666 numbers.
Yeah.
All on social media. And I tweeted, I said, damn, why do I keep seeing 666?
Yeah,
the number 666, the number 666.
Yeah.
And I tweeted out, and somebody had said, because you're worried about too much materialistic shit. And I looked it up, and it really, like, I don't know if that's what it means, but that's what the two people told me.
They go together for sure.
Yeah. So I got approved for it on September 24th. At 11 a.m., I got approved for a white Lamborghini Huracan in New York. And I called my friends. I was happy, excited. And then I went to go get some seafood.
Yeah.
Like 3:15, 3:30, my sister called me. And I didn't answer. Then she called me back. I said, damn, something happened. My mom passed out. Damn, near died. So ever since that happened, I ain't even think about the car.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Saved you a lot of money for sure.
Saved me a lot of money
Yeah.
and smart decisions and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so.
most definitely. We'll talk about that a little bit. Like, did you have to reinvest a lot into your brand, a lot into your business, like when you were starting up, so that like it could get to where it's at now? Or
yeah, traveling is an investment.
Definitely.
I look at like traveling being an investment. New logos, new intros for your videos.
Yeah.
You kind of have to always keep up with the Joneses when it comes to that. Like on YouTube videos now, people starting to put the YouTube the thumbnails and starting to be custom made now. It's just you have to just keep doing more and more just to not keep up but don't get left behind. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah.
So new logos, different type designs. Like we be doing the top 20 list. So just different designs and shit to keep up.
Where do you see SayCheese going in the next 5 to 10 years?
I don't know. It could be a radio, stream, podcast. You never know. It could be a series on Netflix.
Oh, that would be crazy. Hell yeah.
Like, I signed a lot of artists. So one is on the Billboard right now. Her name Cash Page.
Yeah, I saw that. What rappers do you believe you've like helped the most in the industry?
Oh, man, I hate this question. Well, I don't hate the question. I don't like saying that because I'd rather the artist brag in that interview like, yo, Shawn did that.
I feel you.
But, I'm a part of a lot of people's success. Okay. Rod Wave, he's up right now.
Hell yeah.
I helped him get a deal. Quiet is kept, I was on him early.
Mm-hmm.
Glock 9, he's charting now.
Yeah, Glock 9.
We started with him. 900 followers.
Yeah.
Shout out to Question.
900?
Man. Damn. It's a lot of artists that splurge.
I've been hearing a lot from him. Daily Ooze was telling me a lot about him.
Yeah. Splurge.
Yeah.
I signed him super early. He had like 7,000 followers.
Yeah.
I signed him. It's a lot of artists that I work with from TK.
Yeah. Who are some more artists you see coming up in the next in these coming months ahead, next 6 months, next year,
man,
all over.
It's so hard to measure. 30 Deep is one
for sure.
EBK Cyrac, Lil Loaded out of LA, Big K Beezy out of Chicago. There's a lot of artists doing their thing. Guap Mizzle.
Yep, Guap Mizzle.
Yeah, Guap Mizzle. Shout out to him.
Yeah, we just did that interview. I was hyped.
Yeah, I saw it.
Hyped.
Yeah, I saw it. He do good numbers. I put him on the top 25 list in Texas.
Yeah, definitely need to do that interview.
Yeah. It's a lot of artists. This is so hard to gauge because a lot of these artists have a moment and they don't live up to it.
Yeah.
Or they have a moment and they don't know how to supersede that.
I feel that.
That like they'll reach that bump and
they can't get past it.
They can't get past it. So.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
So let's get into real estate a little bit. I actually shout out Matt. Me and my boy started a real estate business as well called Denver Real Estate Bros.
Okay.
And we get into like wholesaling. It was a lot of just learning. We've only been doing it for like a year.
Right.
But yeah, so talk about how you got into real estate investing.
Man, I see people blow all their money. And wait, is y'all two that are in real estate?
No.
Oh, okay.
We do vintage shit too, like the selling clothes, but it was my boy Matt, he ain't here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I just I didn't want to be one of those people who are, fall off in the next 10 years and then you see them driving Uber. Not that there's nothing wrong with it, but I see how they do people in hip hop culture.
For sure.
Once you're in the music in the music scene, you can't go back to living a regular life. You can't go back to working at a warehouse. You can't go back to sacking bags and stuff like that.
For sure.
So I didn't want to be one of the people who were laughed at. I wanted to make sure that, I made smart investments.
Mm-hmm.
So I started doing fix and flips. I bought land. I bought 2 lots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was my next question. Like, what strategies did you use? You said fix and flip.
Fix and flips, buy and hold. So I bought land, and it's supposed to be the area in South Dallas is about to be re-gentrified.
Yeah. I saw that. You were talking about that on YouTube too, right?
Yeah. And I bought the 2 lots for $30,000. I bought the 2 lots for $30,000.
Yeah.
And the area is supposed to be regentrified within the next 4 or 5 years. So I know if I bought the lots for $30,000, that potentially within the next 4 or 5 years, the lots will be either worth 60,000, 100,000, depending on what's built around
I mean, the value will go up for sure.
The value will go up.
Yeah.
Or what I could do is I could always build, rent out. I could build and sell.
Yeah.
It's so many different strategies in real estate. So instead of me buying, I could have bought a lot of different things. But
multi-family units or
exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot of different routes.
A lot of different things you could do. And now
you could even wholesale land too. Like me and my boy were trying to wholesale some land.
Right.
Like,
you can buy land for a cheaper price and then
just
flip
hold
it.
on to it, flip it, whatever. Wholesale it. Have you heard of wholesaling? I'm assuming you do. You probably work with wholesalers, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
right?
and another thing about wholesaling is you don't really need that's like the beginner way in real estate.
Exactly.
You don't need no money to do it. You're just really a middleman.
Exactly, yeah.
So I know a lot of people who do wholesales. It's all about you just gotta really grind.
Yeah, for sure.
You really gotta grind it out.
Yeah. We haven't really like made money off it, but I wouldn't change like anything I've learned this past year because like now I know moving forward as like my career like progresses and I make more money, I know where my money's going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
you just got to be patient with it because you're gonna find that one deal that changed your whole situation.
Yeah.
So me and my partner, Prit Paul, we're about to buy an apartment complex.
Yeah.
We're going half on
where
it.
at?
In Lubbock.
Okay.
Have you heard of Texas Tech?
Yeah,
University.
I know
Yeah. It's around that area.
Okay.
And it's 98. No, I'm lying. Like 89% full.
Okay.
It brings
That's
in
good, yeah.
Yeah, it brings in about 78,000 a month.
So I'm assuming you probably listen to a lot of Grant Cardone.
Yeah. 32 or more.
Yeah.
32 units or more for sure. I mean, it's cool to rent out single homes, but it's slow, and it's more problems. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
I want to get into multifamily when I'm older. But okay, so this is your first time in Denver.
First time in Denver.
What brought you out here?
Sixers play the Nuggets tonight.
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And I could have went to Phoenix. I could have went to Salt Lake City because they played them the last two nights.
Yeah.
And I could have went to Portland, but I said, you know what? Let me go to Denver. Like I hear the air's different.
This elevation is crazy.
Yeah, I hear the mountains. I heard that the kids don't gotta go to school on Mondays no more. Is that shit true?
I haven't heard about that yet. Honestly, I don't know. But
some school districts.
I mean, I go 2 days a week, but I'm in college, so it's different.
Yeah. And then I'm just hearing about like I don't smoke weed, but it's just
It's
when you go to places that have like dispensaries, you really get a different vibe.
Oh yeah,
it's more of a hipster type of situation.
Most definitely, yeah.
So I just wanted to come out here, man.
Are there any like Colorado artists you're on the lookout for?
Man, we just posted dude
AP. They call him AP. No, yeah,
he's hard.
We're interviewing him on Sunday.
He's hard. He's from Denver.
Yeah. Well, he was born in Chicago, but he moved out here when he was young, and he's from the East Park Hill East Side. That's where like, well, he don't gangbang anymore, but that's where like.
Oh, so they gangbanging out here.
A little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But not AP anymore, but like Park Hill is known for like Bloods and shit like that.
Right.
So yeah, he's from the east side of Denver.
Right.
But I mean, we got Lil Mac Diddy from the Springs, Doty Blunt, Fiji. We got a lot of artists.
Man, like I'm big on, and I even told one of my partners, I'm just big on tapping in the market.
Yeah.
If there's any artist that you feel like deserves a spotlight, like, let me know.
For sure,
Because I like being that person that's in them rare markets in Seattle and Portland and, Bay Area, Milwaukee.
I would say, like, AP probably has the most potential right now, I would say.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Trev Rich already kind of blew, though. I don't know if you know about him, but he's already been in, like, movies and stuff.
Right.
But I would say, like, AP, Ransteez, Young Fiji, Lil Mac Diddy, Aiko Baby Shawn. Like, we made a top 10 rappers list. I don't know if you checked it out. And it's okay to cry, too, but he already blew. He already got signed. Right. But if you're talking about...
Man, I know y'all got some flack about the list, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, people was mad and shit at y'all?
Oh, yeah. I just saw some random person in Denver posted a screenshot of our video, screenshot us, and then, like, crossed this out and posted it on Facebook.
Damn.
And I was like... I just blocked him. I was like, all right, whatever. I don't know you.
Did you feel like you had to watch over your back?
A little bit, but I mean,
because cloud is dangerous.
It's
Niggas would do whatever just to say I smacked him or I did this.
For sure.
I did that. You know what I'm saying?
I did. Get a little. I got more protected.
You got to.
At that point.
Yeah.
Like, once we got back from Atlanta, because some weird shit was happening, I was like, all right, we should probably take shit a little more serious.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of want to I want to do as many interviews out here as possible.
Right.
We've already done like all the big ones.
Right.
But I definitely want to move like eventually for
Right.
sure. Like once we get to a certain point.
Right, now let me ask you this. What's the
Yeah.
air like out here? Because, you know, I'm big in sports, and they be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, when you come to Denver, you got to breathe different.
Oh, yeah.
The altitude, this, and that.
I mean, like,
can
I
you
just
feel
see-
the difference from going anywhere else or not really?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Like when we went to Atlanta, I was humid. I was like,
Mm.
yo, this is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
because up here it feels dry.
Right,
you know what
right,
I'm
right.
saying? Like, I mean, to us, we're used to it up here, but a lot of people from like Florida
Yeah.
and stuff, when they come up here, they seem to have like little problems breathing, but it don't seem too crazy.
Yeah.
The mountains are crazy though. Like that's when you,
That's up the road, right?
I mean, you got to go like 30 minutes west.
Okay.
Like but your ears start popping and shit.
Damn.
It's crazy. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
It gets cold though. It gets cold up there.
Yeah.
But so do you believe like Denver has like potential in the rap scene?
Yeah, man. It's just when I look at Denver, I look at like Seattle. It's a lot going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
in Seattle.
For sure.
It's a lot going on in Seattle, but and I know there's a lot going on out here
Yeah,
that people
yeah.
don't know. Like when you just said they're gangbanging, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn, they gangbanging.
Yeah.
But there's shit going on in Denver that people just need to put in their music. Like
sure,
instead of
yeah.
the Denver rappers talking about cars, clothes, hoes, and all the stuff that they don't have, talk about what's going on in the city,
Yeah,
so people
yeah.
can come check it out.
For
You
real.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's one thing Chief Keef did really well. He talked about O Block. So
sure.
it's like, and that's what Kodak Black does. Kodak Black talks about 1800 Block.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when I'm in South Florida, you want to go by Golden Acres and see what's going on. It makes you want to travel
Most
to that
definitely.
spot.
Yeah, yeah.
And a lot of rappers,
I mean, that's kind of why we went to like
right,
Zone 3 Atlanta. and
Yeah,
shit, really.
yeah.
Like, that shit was just
right. You
interesting
know,
as fuck.
Gucci's from Zone 6, Zone
yeah.
3, Zone 1.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I feel like what artists need to do in places like this, like Phoenix and you know, Denver and shit
It's
like
like
that.
we got the big city, we got the big real estate, like we got
You have
other
the
shit.
major
We just
sports
got to make it
teams, you
happen.
have everything
Yeah.
going on. You just have to talk about what's going on in the city so the
Yeah,
fans
yeah.
can go look and be like, yo, I have to go to Denver. I got to tap in
Yeah.
and see what's going on. And then it creates it creates a union. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
When artists come here, they got to check in with y'all. And then y'all are networking artists with other artists.
For sure, yeah.
And then it becomes a real life, it becomes a network though. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying?
For sure. Gotta make that happen. All right, so what's one piece of advice you have for all the entrepreneurs out there chasing their dreams, Mo?
I know I say it in every interview. It sounds cliche.
Yeah.
Don't get distracted by the internet because the internet is fake.
Mm-hmm.
I know people who have Louis, Gucci, all this nice stuff, and
Yeah, yeah.
they're not happy. The key is being happy with being an entrepreneur, having 24 hours to create.
Loving the process.
Yeah, I didn't make SayCheese to get rich. I mean,
Yeah,
it feels
yeah.
good to make a little money and travel and
For
go
sure.
to games. But the key to being an entrepreneur is to be happy.
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
lot of these people, they don't care about being happy. They just want to be seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the key is to being happy. And when you're when you're doing something, don't do it for the gram. I mean, everything's cool. You know, put your shit on the gram. You know, I do
Yeah,
it. You got to
yeah.
keep your fans and people updated. But a lot of people's key moments are for Instagram. It's not for self-worth. It's not for God. It's not to get closer to God.
Yeah.
It's not to provide for their family. It's just to look like you're rich, and it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
actually being rich. I want to be rich. I don't want to look rich.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's a difference, and I feel like a lot of people aren't disciplined. They still hitting the clubs.
yeah, yeah.
They still in the strip
Yeah.
club. They still tipping.
Spend a lot of money.
They still tipping strippers, and they still instead of investing money into a MacBook or microphones
Yeah,
and
yeah.
something for they get up
Their
and
business.
merch for their stuff. You know,
Yeah.
which I'm gonna support y'all before I leave.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you.
A lot of people are not investing. They
sure.
cry on the internet. They're crying on the Mile High Minute. Why they not interviewing me? And I'm the best in
No
Denver.
cap.
I'm the best in Denver. But they're not interviewing me because they're not investing. Pay
For
for
sure.
an interview.
For sure.
And for these niggas out here, pay to get on the interview. Pay to get it. Pay to sit on this couch. It's nothing
cap.
wrong, and it's nothing wrong for y'all to charge.
For real.
Because y'all are creating a platform for these people out here.
Yeah, yeah.
If they're for the city, invest into the people who are
Helping the city.
who are helping the city and
Yeah, yeah.
investing.
For
'Cause
sure.
This place ain't free right here.
No,
y'all gotta
fuck
pay
no.
rent.
Hell yeah.
So for all the Denver artists that are watching, help these two guys out, man. Cause they're gonna help y'all out.
For sure.
You know
that's,
what I'm
that's
saying?
why you're here. You know
And
what I'm saying? Like,
Man,
Appreciate you.
look, man, y'all look, man. Don't get me started, man. My key thing is my key thing is in is investing, man. And it starts with us, and it starts with the artists investing in the platform, and the
For sure.
platform just giving back as far as exposure to the artist.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's hand in hand.
For sure. I kind of wanted to bring this up too.
Man, you got to.
Talk about that interview you did, and I want to say it was Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah.
And you walked
CK.
out. Yeah. Talk about that. Was that like sketchy? Because I would have been sketched the fuck out.
It was dangerous.
Yeah.
Because I asked him twice about the case.
Yeah.
But what people don't know is it wasn't premeditated. Like it wasn't staged. But it kind of was like, yo, like.
This
it was let me put it to you like this. It was more of a business thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't want to give up the situation.
For sure.
But a lot of people were mad at me, like, yo, Shawn is the feds. But it was kind of like, yo, the higher ups, which I'm not gonna say too much, was like, yo, title the interview this way, do it this way, ask him this, and let's see what happens.
Yeah.
But it wasn't staged to where like he didn't know I was gonna ask him that. He was pissed.
Yeah.
But the people on his team understood why, and they wanted me to do that for that reason.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
I wasn't really scared. You know, we had a great conversation before the interview. They knew who I were. I knew who they were.
Yeah, for sure.
He would say CK was new, so it was like at that time I was doing them a favor.
Yeah.
It was cool though. I mean,
it was a cool interview.
That was SayCheese type of content.
For sure, yeah,
you know
for sure.
I mean,
that's what's you got to do it for the fans.
Yeah,
at the end
for
of
sure.
The day,
and I would never do anything to get anybody locked up. TK was already on the run. Sure. All these guys are already. I don't report nothing that's not already on mainstream news.
For sure.
Everything I get is from CNN, Fox, CBS, or another blog.
Yeah.
But and if I do break news, it's from that tree. It's from that circle.
Yeah. And they would
artists.
probably talk to you.
Yeah, yo, Shawn, can you post this? Our artist is on the run.
Exactly.
Or yo, Shawn, can you post this? My guy's facing 20 years. But I don't tell the fans that, yo, these guys are telling me. I just break the news.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So what were some of the biggest things you learned since you started SayCheese?
That all the love is fake, bro.
Yeah.
People don't fuck with you if they can't benefit from you.
For sure.
Like, let's say somebody comes and does an interview with y'all, and then they go fuck with Adam, they may not ever fuck with you again.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking with somebody higher than them.
Yeah.
So you have to understand that this shit is fake. And there are some genuine people in the game. Don't get it fucked up.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's gimme, not what can I give y'all.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
For the artists that are starting out early with y'all, if they have a gold or platinum, if they get a gold or platinum hit, will they come back and do an interview here? You don't know yet.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. You don't.
They better shit.
But see, that's the thing. You don't know if people are real or not until they succeed or fail.
For sure.
If they succeed, they're not going to give you credit. But if they fail, they're going to blame you for them not succeeding.
Yeah.
So, I get that all the time. When I sign an artist and it doesn't work out, it's my fault. But when I sign an artist or get an artist signed and he goes platinum, millions, he's getting 30 a show, 50 a show. I'm not the reason why. They were gonna pop regardless. But when they fail, it's my fault.
Mm-hmm.
So
I see what you're saying.
You being in a media platform, it's a lose-lose. It's just kind of like being the head coach.
Yeah.
Sometimes, let's say the Denver Nuggets is not winning a game. Who are they gonna fire first? The coach.
The coach.
And it may be the player's fault.
Yeah.
But they're always gonna come for you.
For sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, shout out all the Denver teams. I'm actually a Lakers fan, though.
Oh, okay.
Lakers and Cowboys. I know you ain't like that. Yeah,
Cowboys, man.
I know you ain't gonna like that.
Yo, but was you a Laker fan before LeBron?
Yeah, no. My dad, growing up, put me on the Cowboys and Lakers. Like, since I was little. Fucking
y'all
Kobe.
Both born from here?
Kobe. I was born, Denver. I was actually born in Fort Collins, but I moved to Denver.
Yeah, how far is Fort Collins?
It's like an hour up north.
North?
Yeah. But I was born there and moved here when I was like young, like third grade.
What's the main like ethnicity out here? I know it's white.
It's real diverse. You got a lot of whites, Mexicans, and blacks. Like, so the Mexicans are gonna be on the southwest side of Denver. The blacks are gonna be on the east side of Denver, and then like up white. I said up north is mostly like white people, and then like. I don't know. I mean, it just depends. Really, it's really diverse. Yeah, like it just depends.
So is it like and my bad. I'm asking y'all.
No, you're good. It's probably interesting.
So is it like because I know, like, is it always cold out here?
Definitely during the winter, like.
But in the summer, it's like
It's
y'all reach
nice, it's
90s.
hot. Yeah, 100s, 90s. It's
Okay,
hot during the
okay.
summer. But low key, I want to move just because of the
Yeah.
winters out here. Like just last week, we had like 4 straight days of snow. That shit was crazy. It was
Damn.
like 10 degrees, like out of nowhere. October, like
Right.
end of October. I'm like, you usually don't get that cold that soon. I'm like,
Right.
what the fuck? So yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, it's crazy. So you got any like final thoughts, shout outs, anything you want to speak on?
Man, just shout out to y'all, man. Like,
Oh yeah, appreciate
I
you.
like doing shit for up and coming platforms, man, because I know how artists get when they can go to Complex and
Yeah.
when they can go to Genius and all these different, and this is no shade to no other platform.
Yeah.
But I just know how it is. I know how it feels to be when artists get to a certain level and they turn their back.
Yeah, for sure.
On people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I never, when anybody reaches out, not anybody,
Yeah.
but when people reach out, I always try to come back and give the game to, or tell artists like, yo, when y'all go to Denver, you're doing an interview with those guys.
Yeah.
So
Appreciate that.
And it just starts, and I feel like if more people were like that, I feel like the world will be a better place.
Yeah,
but everybody's me, gimme. Like,
for sure.
nah, like I couldn't, nah.
You know what's crazy? Like, I think it was like May or June, I DM'd you on Instagram and I was like, I just want to let you know, like, you're a huge inspiration. I'm looking forward to meeting you in the coming years.
Yeah.
And then now we're here
That's
like
crazy.
6 months later. I was like, what the fuck?
Did I write you back?
Nah, you
Bro,
hadn't opened it yet.
But what's crazy is because
I fuck
so many artists are in my DMs.
Yeah.
And usually I don't check my shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to,
But,
so I wasn't even tripping.
Wait, Sperry reached out to me yesterday
Sperry,
too.
Yeah.
But before then,
told him.
I already reached back to you. So.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hit up Sperry because like
Yeah.
we've been showing love to each other.
I
He
fuck
tapped
with
in with the
Sperry.
Guap interview.
Yeah.
We've fucked with some Texas artists. I
Yeah.
don't know if you're familiar with Throw That Say. We did an interview out here.
Oh, damn.
And then Lil Tuzi, you know who that is.
Yeah,
he
Lil
came out
Tuzi,
here
I
for a
know
little
who he
bit.
is.
We did a little video with him.
Yeah.
So that was
y'all should
cool.
go to South by Southwest this year.
Yeah. We're trying
y'all
to.
first year?
Yeah.
Man.
Well, no. Like we're coming up on 2 years of Mile High Minute.
Oh,
but, like,
okay.
this would be like first year South by Southwest.
Yeah. So South by Southwest will be your first year.
How does it work though? We hit him.
Man.
We hit him up and like I'm just kind of waiting back.
Man, air out of being. Look, I'm gonna give you some great advice. Air out of Airbnb.
Okay.
And just lock in as many interviews as possible.
For sure.
Fuck the events. I mean,
yeah.
go to the events, but you're focused on content.
Yeah, the interviews.
Hire extra cameraman or somebody who wants to just be and just get as much content as possible. That's what I really do.
Okay, bet.
If I go to South by Southwest and don't get 50 interviews, I'm mad. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, and I don't focus on the big names. I try to get people who are about to blow.
Yeah.
Like I remember 2 years ago, the baby was.
Yeah, no one.
I mean, people knew.
Well,
who he
it
was,
wasn't a no one, but
But when I had reached out to him, I mean, he thought it was over for him.
yeah.
And you know, he got into it with his team, and they wasn't seeing each other eye to eye.
Yeah.
He called my phone. Pull up, nigga. Let's do it. Let's do it,
sure.
bro. Now look, 1 million, 1.2,
Yeah,
1.3 million views, still going.
Yeah, I was showing his girl that interview last night.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that shit's
So.
crazy. Shit. What else was I gonna ask about? I think that's about it, man. Shit. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Shout out to the Mile High Minute, man.
Yeah. Hey,
like,
appreciate that. Hell yeah.
the shit is dope, man. Like, I love seeing people do their thing, man.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean,
I'm
we
saying?
ain't stopping. I already know this shit's
Nah,
going.
for sure.
For
sure.
Yeah, appreciate
What's
that.
one artist y'all want to interview, though? Like,
like,
you could pick
dream interview or like
dream interview, like top 3 artists.
all right. Future. I'm heavy. I love Atlanta. That's
Yeah.
why I love Atlanta trap music. So Future's like my favorite rapper of all time. Probably Young Thug, just because he's been so like crazy inspirational recently. And like
He's
when
a trendsetter.
we went out to Cleveland Avenue,
Yeah.
where he's from, we talked to Money Game Boo, who's like on
Yeah.
YSL. We did that interview, and like I was just with all these people who were just inspired by Young Thug. So like I want to interview him because I know like I feel like we would connect, and he would
Right.
give me a lot of good advice.
Right.
And then shit.
Third.
Third, I want to get like a good name, like someone who's not too popping yet, because I like your style of interviewing artists who like right before they pop.
Right.
Dude, Duck already popped. That one would be cool.
FBG?
That would be cool. But he already popped. You got that one too.
Nah,
didn't you?
I was
You
supposed to
never
get a
did that one?
duck.
Damn.
I was supposed to get a duck, but I think I don't know, man.
Oh, King Von, that one, but he's
King
in
Von?
jail right now. So
No, King Von's out.
he's out now.
Yeah, he's not.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not in jail. He got out on bond.
Yeah, that would probably be my third one, King
Yeah.
Von, because he don't have too many interviews out. I
Yeah,
think he
well,
has some,
you know,
but-
my partner is his manager, so we can make that happen.
Okay, bet.
sure.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Make sure y'all comment down below who y'all want to see next on the Maha Minute. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell button to stay notified. Make sure you go subscribe to SayCheese. Follow Shawn Cotton on everything. The links will be in the description. Tap in Black Friday. We got Lil Mac, Diddy, Young Dodie Blunt at Sports Watch Grill. Tickets are $10 pre-sale, $12 at the door. Make sure you check out the sponsor of today's video, 3 a.m. Water. Maha Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We out.
It's a pleasure.